Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 32 of Direwolf20's FTB Retro Series. Today we're gonna sit around and watch bees make resources. That's a giant lie. I'm totally kidding. That's not what we're doing. But boy, do we have a lot. Yay bees. Yay bees. Alright, you guys are all purebred and doing your pure breeding thing, right? I hope. Ow. Fiendish. Get away! Having trouble opening that UI. Wait for yourself to heal a little bit, Direwolf. Yeah, no, we're not really doing bees this episode. That was a joke. What I am doing, more than likely, is working on quests. Just kind of wanted to take a quick peek at how things are doing over here. So you're a bee, you're a bee. Oh, you know what? I wonder if... Interesting. I wonder if I lost one of my princesses. It's theoretically possible that it sent a princess in here and then sent another princess in here. You know what I should do? I don't know how to fix that. What I should do is just keep an eye on it from afar and see if it happens again. We're gonna have to breed up a couple more princesses, I think. But maybe we'll survive until we get enough refractory wax for the quest. We're getting there. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks? 6 stacks and a half? So, I mean, that's enough for probably 4.5 stacks of this refractory capsule stuff. And we need like 9? So are we like halfway there? I would say that we're halfway there. All right, it's not terrible. I could manage. So we're just gonna let them chill, do their thing, do their beely duties of living and dying and producing wax. That's kind of the plan. Let's see what quests we've got going on next. So what quests remain? We've got Power Ranger, which is the suits quest. We're gonna need quantum body armor, which, to be fair, I wouldn't mind getting. I'm trying to remember if quantum armor helps with poison and other things, but I wonder if it would help me with the bee stuff too. That would be neat. There's also Nano in there as well. Nano's the cheaper version, so it's powered armor, pretty cheap, but then you can upgrade it into the quantum version, which requires iridium plates and a Lapotron crystal. For the most part, it should be really easy to get your hands on at this point, especially with all the automation that we've done. The only other thing that would be in here is that near depleted uranium cell, which I think you need a nuclear reactor for, or maybe you don't. All right, you get 8 of them for refined uranium at an empty cells. So, I mean, I could just craft it and call it a day, or I could make a nuclear reactor. Part of me kind of wants to make like an ice-cooled nuclear reactor that's all automated and stuff, just for the nostalgia sake of things. But we'll see. Maybe we won't. So what else is in here? Blood and Mortar, Fires of Hell, Solar Power, I think we did, right? It's kind of hard with some of these lights to figure out which ones are on and off, but I think there's only 3 main quests left. And it's these 3, Power Ranger, Blood and Mortar, Fires of Hell, right? Is that it? Is that it for the quests? Are we almost done with this map? That's crazy sauce. Let's see. So over here, I'm just kind of looking at where the lights are turned on and there's already chests. I think we've got 2 more here. So really just 1 on this side and then 1 at the top, which is the last of the pyramid map. This is all use refractory capsules. This is Blood and Mortar. Okay, so that's Blood and Mortar. And then we've got the Power Ranger, which is that thing. And then the Fires of Hell is the last quest. Wow, we only have 3 quests left. Now this is all about lots and lots of stuff. Alchemical Tome and Red Matter Furnace and Red Qatar and Red Morning Star. Red Morning Star is... it's not terrible. I mean, that seems easily craftable at this point. Red Qatar doesn't seem too crazy. And Hurricane Boots and Infernal Armor. These are the ones that were crazy, right? Yeah, they require a fully charged Klein Star Omega with loads of stuff. Red Matter Boots. I think somebody's getting turned on again. I'm looking at you, buddy. Because as much as this is producing EMC for us, it's slow by comparison to this thing. What's in the chest here? I want to make sure that everything's ready. We want our Void Ring. Did I have another one sitting around? I thought I might have, but maybe I don't. black hole band might have been what was sitting in there, right? Was it the void ring? Or was it the black hole band I had in there? Might have been void ring. Regardless, we'll find out in a minute. Yeah, that's what we want. That's a crazy amount of EMC production. The void ring can barely keep up with it even, really. You're crazy, dude. So if we turn you off for a second over here. When do you actually like... Okay, cool. That's neat. So that was like a piece of red matter already. That's crazy. Look at it go. Alright, yeah, it's totally cruising. That's neat. Nice. Alright, cool. Kind of let that thing sit for a few minutes and do its thing. I'd like to find another way of doing EMC generation, because we're really going to need a lot. Like, this is doing just fine. But in terms of the amount of EMC we need to make a full suit of this armor, that's a tough challenge, my friends. Even if I expanded this further than I already have, it's gonna be a hard one. We're gonna see. I'll come up with something. For now, let's work towards... Let's do the Power Ranger quest. This one, right? So that's just gonna need the near depleted uranium cell. I guess just one. And then each of the IC2 armor sets. So let's get the... So we're going to need 2 sets of the nano armor, right? One to give to the monument, and one to give to the other thing. So let's look at nano armor, right? So boots we're going to need 4. Leggings we're going to need 6. That's a total of 10. This guy we're going to need 7, so 17. And then the helmet is 4 more, so that's 21. So in total we're going to need 42 carbon plates, right? So 42, request successful. That actually shouldn't be a terrible demand. I mean, it's a lot, but we'll get to it, right? Then we're going to need some energy crystals, right? Just 1, 2, 3, 4 times 8. Did I ever teach this thing how to make energy crystals? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Do I really have 1 diamond? Look at you. Where's my diamond chest? It might just be miscellaneously placed somewhere. Don't matter. So those should be easy to make, right? So we're going to need 8 of those things. So 8 diamonds. Boom, 8 diamonds. Check and check. Let's focus you and burn some fuel to get a stack or 2 of redstone ready to go. I should probably upgrade my Klein star to the max one at some point anyway. So minus that. Cool. All right, now we're also going to need Lapitron crystals, which need another set of 8. But because these things don't stack, I'm probably going to do this in tears. Literal tears. I will be crying as I do this. Come on, let me sleep. There we go. So I'm just trying to map out in my head everything we need to make for this. The other thing we're going to want to kick into gear is if I borrow you. So this is complete, right? This whole... So I can have this thing back now, and I can feed it into the UU matter machine. And I'm thinking I might want to move the UU matter machine off the main line here so that this thing can continue to power all my other stuff, and the UU matter machine can be separate. So let's get our wrench. You. Give me that. Thanks, buddy. Sad. But not really. Alright, so mass fab. What we'll probably wind up doing is... Let's put it on this side of the room. And you can just have your own dedicated dude, right? And you're going to progress. No problem, right? There's no waste of power going on here. Like, it's just full-blown HV solar all day, every day. What do we got going over here? We've got a couple lows and a medium. Do we have another HV sitting around? I don't think so. I mean, I could request one, but you guys have some work going on, don't you? Nice. Good work. I'm assuming, by the way, that we have enough coal. Once I figure out where coal is. Yeah, we have plenty. Cool. Alright. This thing, by the way, we can also speed up the production of by throwing scrap into here. Now, I forget which side we can pipe scrap into. Can we pipe it into the side, or is it top, or what? I feel like it's the bottom, but I might be wrong about that. Obsidian transport pipe. If we can pipe it into the side, that would be nice. Nope. Not at all. Is it the top by chance? Just to find out. Nope. Pretty sure it's the bottom. Yep, totally the bottom. So what we'll want to do is probably get... Do we have a filter in here somewhere? Block breaker, deployer. We have a transposer, but that's one item at a time. I want a filter. We've got so much of the scrap, it's awesome. And it's continuing to run. This thing's been running for a while. Remember when I kicked this off like way back in the day? I was like, I'm gonna appreciate that when the time comes. I appreciate it. The time has come for me to appreciate having done that. All right, so we're gonna need 2 of these red doped wafers, right? No, we just need 1. We need 2 gold. One, 2. And I think we just need a piston and some cobblestone and we'll be good. You and you. Cool, filter. Okay, timer. Probably do with another timer. I might borrow that one of these or just make a new one. How's my fuel production going, by the way? Once fuel's done, I can have this timer back. You've got some work to do still, my friend. Definitely some work to do. Yeah, these things kind of got derped. Remember when the Buildcraft refineries got a little derpy? Not the end of the world, though. And you're all good, right? In terms of doing your thing? Yeah, everything's working beautifully here, which is nice to see. And you're compressing like a madman. Wow, we've got 16 red matter already. I wasn't kidding when I said that thing was fast. Crazy fast. All right. So what we'll want to do, probably have this guy here with a chest. Come here, chest. Iron chest, please. Thank you. Cool. That will be basically... Huh. Could have sworn that I would have had some pneumatic tubes in there, but maybe not. Or I just missed them. So we're going to need a cover to block that. And then we should be in good shape. That and the timer, of course. Cover, 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 cover. Why do I have none of the things that I expected to have? You technically belong in this chest, because that's all RP2 stuff. So this should turn a bunch of this into UU matter, which is nice. We've already got 4. And this thing will continue to produce, it'll just be a lot slower. And because we have the HV solar there, it's just going to run forever. So UU matter, we're in good shape with, right? So that's cool. Timer is going to require some stuff. Let's get you guys cooking. That's cool. It's enough for now. I did have extra redstone, so we're going to need 2 of those, which we have, 3 of those plates, so we just need the pointer and the cathode. Not a big deal. So there's the cathode. We're going to need 1 piece of smooth stone for the pointer. It's amazing that I still kind of remember these recipes. Like, really amazing. So that, this, that, and that. Cool. So there's the timer. This can be on like a 10-second delay. It doesn't have to be that frequent. So there you go, like 12 seconds, right? Every 12 seconds, boom, it's gonna pulse, and we'll tell the filter to pull out a stack of scrap. Boom. Boom, right? That works. You know what I should probably just do? Just can pick up tile entities, right? Maybe not in this version. Is there any good way to move this scrap? I don't think so. So, put you in the temporary chest. You can get cleaned up in the red power chest. You can get burned up. That's enough for now. This will only take a second. And we'll be back in a minute once this is done. And there we go. Good to go. Nice. So that'll get me all the UU matter that I need, which, if I recall, it's 9 UU matter to craft the plates that I need. Right? That's a diamond. Now I have to remember the recipe for quantum suit. Advanced alloys. Iridium plate needs iridium ore. Iridium ore is what? Thank you, Google. It's 7. Sweet. So for each plate, we are going to need 4 iridium ore. The boots, the pants, need 2, so that's 4 total. This one needs 8, and this one needs 2. So that's 10. So I need 10 iridium plates, so I need 40 iridium ore in total. So we're going to need a lot of UU matter. Back in a little bit, once that's pretty much ready. Or probably we'll work on other stuff in between, we'll see. And just like that, the magic of going AFK for a minute, we've got a stack of UU matter. Nice. Wow, it used up a lot. It used a lot of scrap to get that stack of UU matter. That's awesome. But not awesome, because... See, I go AFK for a minute, and then I forget how much of this stuff I needed. 40, right? Dude. I think that we are not quite close to the number of UU matters that we need. Oh boy, that's going to be more painful than I think I realized. Well, you're going to go in here as my in-progress chest. Let's get the 8 nanosuits that we're going to need. I wouldn't mind a quantum suit to wear myself, by the way. That would kind of be nice to have, because quantum suits have some good abilities. Let's do it to it. You are the boots. I want to say that the helmet needed glass, didn't it? Yes. Oh, right. I wasn't building that in that table. So that's the helmet. We can get another set of boots. And another helmet. So that's 2 boots, 2 helmets. Some good progress right there. Was that the leggings, or was it this? That's the leggings. Okay, cool. Leggings number 2. Chestplate number 1. Chestplate number 2. Sweet. All right, so you're gonna go into that quests in progress chest along with the iridium ore. Now, you're gonna basically be chilling for a long time. Your job is to spend a lot of time. You might not have used all that much scrap. There might be some backstuffed inside the filter. I could probably speed this up at this point with overclocker upgrades, couldn't I? It was never something that was super necessary, but at this point it seems like it might be nice to have. So let's get like 8 of them, and we'll also get a couple of these guys. So some stuff's gonna craft. That'll allow me to speed up you. Because at this point, we've kind of just been letting it go slow, but if I threw overclockers up here, I think, if I remember correctly, my IC2 low power line is literally only that machine. So if I got rid of that, that would be cool. In fact, what I should make is an MFSU and drop an HV solar on it. But that's all right. I want to make sure that I can speed this machine up while at the same time not hurting my power production. Now, obviously, I could just make a few more solars, which is not that much of an ask. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. This guy's processing and doing a good job. He's doing everything he's supposed to be doing. Things are being made. Beautiful. Loving it. Cool. So I could grab... What I'll probably wind up doing is replacing my IC2 stuff with all glass fiber cable to reduce energy loss. I mean, with the number of HV solars that we can make and the amount of solars that we have, but why not? So right now I'm going to make another MV transformer so I can turn the 8 low voltages that I have in here into an HV. So that's pretty good. I might want just a few more of these since I'm at it at this moment. So that's another MV. Cool. That can sit back here. How is this thing set up, by the way? You're LVs, and you're producing 8, which this thing can handle just fine. Let's break this. And at some point, you'll be doing more than that. But that's MVs going into here. Cool. Now you're going to need 2 overclocker, or 2 transformer upgrades. Probably just 1 transformer upgrade. You guys all have 1 transformer upgrade in you already. So if I wanted to upgrade this to an SU, everybody would need 2. And I don't know if the induction furnace can run on that high tier of a voltage, but for now I think we'll be okay. So let's break you. You're going to start losing power. And by start, I mean immediately. This thing can connect, right? So that should be cool. You guys are good on power. I think I've got enough for this. You guys might suffer a small power loss while this occurs. Not the end of the world. You'll get it back pretty quickly. Cool. That works for me. So you should be running again, no problem. Now, if I threw 8 overclocker upgrades into this thing, that's going to work a lot faster. Now, how's your power production? Is that going to be a problem for you, power? Apparently not. Nice. What if I got a few more? I want to balance it out to the point where it's not hurting on power. Oh yeah, I should speed this up. You are not moving nearly fast enough, my good sir. In fact, what you should be is a filter. It's time to get out another bit of sand and coal. Cool. And you guys can smelt up in this doohickey. Get out our saw. There. You come with me. You're going to turn into red bools, because that's what I need at the moment. I am 4 redstone short of doing this. Focus. Give me a stack, please. Thank you. Now you're good. Cool. I'm going to take you with a couple gold. Did I have gold sitting in here already? I do not. I should probably add gold to that. We keep that in hand for when I need it thing. Stack of gold ought to do me. And then gold plus piston plus cobble plus red doped wafer. Sweet. Do I have a screwdriver? I think it broke last time I used it. Either that or it's sitting in here. Nearly broken. It's probably pretty broken. If I can do this right. Are you dropping a stack at a time in? Nice. So every 3 seconds, throw a stack in there. Could probably even be longer. The less that we need to hit that, the better. So that's cool. And you are just, wow, look at that. That is impressive, dude. We're having trouble keeping up. At this point, I don't think more overclockers are necessary, right? Yeah, 9's too many. 8's where it's at. Beautiful. All right. The excess overclockers and things can hang out in here, as well as you and you. That should be good for now. So that's cool. What I should really have is these things going straight into this chest. Because you, sir, could eat them immediately. And that would probably be the smart approach to this. I mean, I'm just saying that would be the smart way to do it. Stone transport pipes, and I wouldn't mind gold transport pipes. Not that it's super necessary. But how would I bring this up here in a nice and conformed manner? Get the timer, move him behind. Set him back to the 10-second delay. Stone transport pipe. I don't really want you going next to this because you're going to connect to it. And I don't think there's a good way to block these things from connecting. So you're going to have to come up here anyway. So technically I didn't have to move that. Let's see if I can remember how gold pipes work in this version. I think they needed a redstone signal, right? So over here, instead of... I don't want to break that engine because it'll take a while to heat back up. But what I'm thinking we'll basically do is something like this. That looks right to me. I don't even think gold pipes could connect to each other, could they? Yeah, look, they couldn't even connect to each other. They were meant to be acceleration, so like they speed up the item temporarily. Dire wire like crazy. I've embraced the dire wire at this point, guys. That is horrible. What if we made you here? Because I would like this thing to be covered up. And then we could have a gold one around here somewhere, like... This one could be the gold one. And then, I don't know where the redstone torch went. Probably into the void. You know what? I don't need a redstone torch. The lever's taking care of it. Nice! That was accidental, but I'll take it. Okay. So now, thank you for all that. What you should do is just zip right along to that thing. Cool. And as soon as they hit the gold pipe, they'll go flying. Technically really not necessary, but why not? See? Zip right on over. And then they'll get produced directly into this thing, which will make UU matter. The only other thing to do is pipe the UU matter out somewhere. So what I'm thinking I could do. So the filter is currently not actually filtering, right? So what if we took half a scrap into the filter? That's what you're allowed to extract, right? Then we could put the UU matter in there, and it would never actually get pulled out because it's filtered, right? It would only pull out scrap. So then all we need is a pipe to make that a reality. So a pipe and an engine. So wooden U, you know, or I could just do logistics pipe. You just have an extractor module. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Tier 1 should be good enough. Iron, lapis, redstone, and card. Did I ever make like a stupidly large amount of cards? Because that would be smart of me. Three's enough for now. Extractor module. And technically we shouldn't need a basic logistics pipe on this thing. So logistics chassis should go here. Well, you know, we'll need the default route thing, right? So if we just got a basic logistics pipe with the default route, set to yes. And in here we put the extractor module. Cool. What we should see once it's daytime. So that thing shuts off during the day, which is an important thing to, or the night, which is an important thing to remember. Soren would be proud. Automated UU matter. So you should get extracted. Now I don't know if it extracts out the top or not. If it's not the top that it needs to extract out of, what we can do is change this to be side. Hopefully you can extract UU matter out the side, right? Extractor module. Default route, yes. How about requesting UU matter, please? Extractor module top. Does it look like you might be connected to the solar? Not that that can't sit there, right? There you go. I think it was trying to extract from the solar. Now we're groovy. Look, it's working. It's working. All right. That's super awesome. Well, I could have an extractor module here. I just don't know the extractor module Mark II is fast enough to keep up. Would be cool though, wouldn't it? I could test it. Let's make another one of those dudes. I need the iron gear. I thought this thing was gonna make iron gears, right? It'll be faster to request one than not. Did you send something just now? There it is. So iron gear, just look a little bit nicer. But like I said, I don't know that the Mark II is gonna keep up. Gold gear. So that will also need a chassis and a basic. That's a crafting. Do we not have a chassis handy? We can get one. Two is fine. We only need one, technically. And then the basic, right? So out of curiosity, we're going to test this right here. If I made you a basic requested pipe, which was accepting scrap, and you were a chassis that was extractor Mark II, and we turn this off for a second. Can you pull out fast enough? Seems like it can, right? Seems like it's actually working. So with that, we can get rid of this whole structure system, which isn't the greatest. And that's a little bit cleaner, right? So you should have no problem extracting. So he's keeping up, it looks like, on general. Yes. I could throw another extractor module in there, and I think the 2 extractor modules would work together. But it looks like he's keeping up just fine. Occasionally, it's all random, but it looks like on average he's keeping up, which is pretty much what we're looking for. So that's cool. I like that. It's a little bit more compact and nice looking, right? And you're doing your thing. Technically, I could feed them into the bottom of that, but I like any possibility of overflow, like we have in the mass fab here. I like using red power 2 piping, because that just won't overflow no matter what. So that's cool. All right, so we've got UU matter production going like crazy, because we're going to need a lot. We've thus far made 9, so we're about a quarter of the way there, which is cool. How's my fuel doing? Is my fuel done? My fuel is almost done. Nice. I feel like I should probably just get rid of all of you. It's technically wasteful, but eh. That's my response to technically wasteful right now. You happen to be right there, don't you? Don't you, power pipe? Don't you? That's what I get for dire wire, guys. That's what I get. I deserve it. So technically, I want this piping to come down here. Cool, and that's just a little bit better. Because really, this is the only one that we have power to run full speed anyway, so not like we're in a rush. We're still waiting on honey, which, by the way, how's my honey doing? This chest is going to overflow at some point, I want you guys to know, and that point has become now. Awesome. We are totally overflowing. I need to do something about that. So middle clicking fixed that. So we've got another stack of honey, which is cool. What I need to do is wind up voiding all these drones. That's really what we need to do. All the drones need to be voided. And oh boy, I forgot I left this thing running. That's a lot of red matter. I don't know how much it is by comparison, but it's a lot. Dude, that's ridiculous. All right, squeeze out. Oh, nice, Propolis, thank you. Not that I need you so much anymore, but squeeze out some honey and we're cool. To do... manage all these drones. Because of the way the system works, I don't want to void all the drones immediately. Hey, where's the princesses? Don't tell me the princesses all happen to fall into the world and expire, because that would make me sad. Not that I care too much about the meadows, but cultivateds I'd be bummed to lose. Thinking that might have been what happened. They gotta be around here somewhere. Alright, so according to my calculations, we're way past the wrapping up point. The good news is that my bees over here are still running. Hopefully I can get enough honey and refractory wax out of you guys to get my honey needs under control. Otherwise, I'm going to have to rely on these cultivateds and upgrading that, which I'll probably just do off camera, because I still have this cultivated drone, and I know we've got a lot of, oh neat, some stuff going on over there. Purebred cultivateds is pretty much what I need to worry about. So as long as I have some fastest worker purebred cultivated drones, which I'm sure I do from all that running, all these should be purebred fastest cultivateds. I can just upgrade it and just make a bunch of cultivateds, which will produce honey faster than the previous sets were. So that'll probably be good in the end. So that's cool. I'll just kick that off camera. For now, let's just drop these guys in here. That'll get me a bunch of refractory wax, which will get me close to be able to complete my quest. For now, it's wrapping up point though. So Darwell20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. As always, take it easy.